I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim, yeah.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing, yeah.
Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs. They've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue.
Afterburners coming. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. When you reach this point of the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way.
Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Turns it loose. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Now facing a 3rd and long. They keep attacking through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Out of the gun. The running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. The give on the inside. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get rid of it. Got his man all by himself. He's loose. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little,
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Buying some time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Turns it on in midfield. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. The give to the tailback. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. Off the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. Touchdown, Georgia! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes...
The offense starts with a short field. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete! And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. How about these two running games so far and dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats? This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Seems as if he has reservations for 6 every time he touches the ball.
What is that? That's 3 already, I think, for him in the first half, so great start.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Going to the running game. At the 45 on his way. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
Here we go.
From the gun, the ground game. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They're going to ride this running back. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. 3rd and goal from way back there.
325.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Georgia!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
Jackrabbit.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it down the left side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Ready,
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Fires to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Bulldogs are rolling down the field. They'll go back to the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs!
Ready up.
1st down for this offense.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Power football with the run. Got room at the 35. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the 1st down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He'll pull it down. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He looks that one in nicely. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to
Going up top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the ground with the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, Ben. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Athens. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Ready up.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense.
Cobra.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Green 25. Go.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got an open man. Oh, look out. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Brings it in down the left side. Can anyone catch him? The 20. Touchdown, Georgia! And the stomping has commenced. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39.
Jackrabbit.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he's got it at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal? And it's picked off right at the goal line. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball.
When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So David, to your point, just keep getting better every single week moving ahead. And this team could be in the college football playoff discussion.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm
You